Hello, today's video is going to be a nail polish declutter. But before we get started, I wanted to say a big thank you and a welcome to those of you who have come over, visited, subscribed because of Jessica Braun. A few days ago, Jessica posted a video on her channel talking about her favorite channels and YouTubers under, I think, 100,000 subscribers. And she mentioned my channel, which I was incredibly flattered about, first of all. So a few of you have come over due to her recommendation, so thank you and welcome. If you have not checked out Jessica's channel before, I will link it below, and I will also link that video that she created because she lists a whole bunch of other YouTubers that you may have never heard of. So if you are looking to branch out from watching some of the bigger YouTubers and you want to see some smaller channels, you should definitely check that video out. Getting back to the nail polish declutter, I have been going through this journey of weeding out all of the makeup products that I have in my collection that I either don't use anymore or I'm just not in love with anymore. Nail polish is a big weakness for me. I love to purchase nail polish. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's so easy and I usually am always wearing nail polish like I am today, and it's just so fun to pick out different colors and to wear different colors. However, in my case, there is such a thing as having too many, I find, because let's be honest, I only gravitate to a handful of colors and polishes and brands, yet I have an abundance of them, purely mainly just to decorate my wall. So first I'm going to show you how I store my nail polishes. So I currently store them on my wall. They're on these picture frame shelves that I picked up from IKEA. I have 5 of them, and at one point this was all completely full, which is kind of surprising. I actually had double rows on some of the shelves. I did my first nail polish declutter a few years ago now, so if you want to check that out and you have the time, because it is 40 minutes long, I will link it below for you, or I'll link it up here. It is a very thorough overview of my nail polish collection at the time. If you have to do some chores and you want something playing in the background, I would suggest that video because again, it's about 40 minutes long and I take you through all the different shades. Don't forget to check out the description box though in that video and this video because I did list out every shade. Anyway, without further ado, let's go through my nail polishes. This is my top row of polishes and a little bit from my second row. So we have reds and pinks and pale pinks and a couple of coral polishes. I love my reds, but I don't think I really need this many because I tend to only gravitate to a few. I've tried to wear a different nail polish color every single week, but yet there are some weeks where I will repeat a polish, and that kind of just goes to show you how much I love that color. Anyway, I will go through the reds first. So these are all of the reds that I have in the top row. I'm for sure going to be keeping She's Pampered. It is a bit of a reddy pink. I actually quite like that. This Nails Ink polish I got for free, and I actually don't wear it. I think it's partially because it has like a purple shimmer to it, which I really liked at first, but now I realize I'm more into a cream polish without the shimmer. Definitely keeping this guy, which is, I believe, limited edition, although can never really be sure with collections these days. This is a Essie polish in Plumberry, which is a beautiful berry color. Really like that. I'm going to be saying goodbye to all 3 of these Julep polishes. 2 of them are very similar on the nail and actually don't really like that tone of red on me. And this one I feel like has just gone off a little bit. Definitely keeping the Sephora Formula X polish, discontinued nail polish brand, but it's a beautiful color. Also really like this Essie polish, which is in Head Mistress. Saying goodbye to Size Matters, no other reason than I hardly wear the color. I'm absolutely in love with these Treat Love Color Strengthening Polishes from Essie. I have quite a few of them now. This one I have not tried yet, but I'm very excited to. It's called Glowing Strong, and it's a beautiful kind of pale peach color. I bought this polish to replace Tart Deco. They're not exactly the same hue, but they are in the same color family, and I just find Tart Deco, at least the one I have here, just applies a little bit weird now. I haven't worn this polish in several years. It's ButterLondon Snog, so saying goodbye to that. The reason I haven't been wearing it is because it's very similar to this polish, which is in Watermelon, which I prefer. Saying goodbye to this little mini Formula X polish in A+. The next 3 polishes are fairly similar. We have ButterLondon, Primrose Hill Picnic, Julep in Reagan, and Essie in Fiesta. And I'm going to be keeping this one, saying goodbye to that one, and I think I might just keep this one for now. Moving on to the pale pinks. I love this color family. I just think it's really nice. I'm wearing this one right now, which is the Treat Love and Color polish from Essie in Pink to Perfection. These three I will be definitely keeping. We have the Treat Love and Color nail polishes in Power Punch Pink. This one is Pink to Perfection, and then here is in a blush, which is beautiful. Saying goodbye to this Essie Fiji, mainly because I've already used up half of the polish bottle and it's kind of dried out a little. So I'm sorting through my reds and pinks, and I think I have a really nice assortment. So this is a look at what I did start off with, and now I only have 16 polishes. Moving on to our purples and our mints and our greens, our turquoises and our navies. I really like this color family, although I don't tend to wear it as much as I would like to. I find that some of these colors tend to be very seasonal for me. Like the turquoises, I really gravitate towards to more in the summertime, and the navies I tend to gravitate to in the winter. So here we have the few purple polishes that I own. I really like this Essence polish actually. It's the gel nail polish. This is in the shade So What. So I'm going to keep this because I like the kind of grayish purple tint to it. Definitely keeping this Avon Nail Wear Pro Plus nail color because I really like this tone of purple. I have not worn this polish in a really long time. It's Essie in Flowerista. It's a really beautiful cream polish and the color is great. I just don't gravitate towards it. I also really like this polish, which is a bit of a shimmery polish. It's a pale lilac in Meet Me at the Altar. So for the bluey green polishes, definitely keeping Essie Blossom Dandy because I love this color. I also really like this, although I've only worn it maybe once or twice in the past year. Also keeping this one. This one I'm saying goodbye to because I find the color to be similar to this, which is Essie Lilacism, and I prefer Lilacism's formulation. I am also keeping this one, which is Essie Fashion Playground, and I'm saying goodbye to this, which is a mint color from Julep, but as you can see, it's kind of gone off a little bit. Down here are some gray polishes from Essie. So this one is Go With The Flowy, and this is Cabana Boy, and I'm going to be keeping Cabana Boy because Go With The Flowy has too much shimmer for me. I just don't like that much shimmer anymore. Down here are some more blues. I'm going to say bye to both of these, which are very beautiful kind of Robin's Egg blue colors, but I just don't wear these polishes anymore. Essie Stylenomics is a beautiful like deep green color, but I just never wear it. I have not worn these two polishes either in the last year. I probably don't need to keep both of these polishes because they're very similar. So this is Marc Jacobs Midnight in Paris, and this is Essie Schoolboy Blazer, but I really love this dark navy blue shade, and I'm saying goodbye to these two because I have not reached for it in the last year. For seasonal polishes, which I would consider this category, I started off with 23 polishes and now have only 12. I love my neutrals in polishes, like my nails but better kind of shades, and I also really enjoy those like deep dark purples that almost look like they're black. So let's start with that because I have the least of them here. We have RGB in Deep, Lincoln Park After Dark from OPI, Devil's Advocate from Essie, and this is also from Essie. It's the Skirting the Issue, which is kind of more of a like oxblood kind of color. So this is a standalone polish and it's beautiful and I'm definitely keeping it. These three, however, are very similar. So I'm going to actually say goodbye to these two. I really love OPI Lincoln Park After Dark. It is one of those iconic shades, but this one has gone off a little bit and I don't plan on repurchasing it because I do have Essie Devil's Advocate. RGB, same thing. I actually probably finished this nail color. I'm not sure if you can really tell, but it is practically empty and it's dried out a little bit because I have used so much of it, but this is a great polish. I just don't see these anywhere anymore. I don't even know if this brand even exists anymore, but if it did, I would definitely pick up more because this is a great formulation. I'm keeping all three of these polishes because I find that these polishes are so unique. They're warm. I love kind of like the nude berry shades. This is Essie in Mrs. Always Right, which is a beautiful color. It's great for the fall and winter. This one is Eternal Optimist, which kind of falls more into the pink category. This is one of the new Treat Love and Color polishes in A Game, which is actually a really pretty kind of creamy berry purple shade. I also really love Nails Inc in Mayfair Lane, just a really pretty pale nude pink. This Essence polish is great. Essence polishes in general are actually really nice and very inexpensive. I love this because it's a gorgeous camel color. I really love the shade from ButterLondon. It's in Tea with the Queen. You guys know I love camel cashmere, and I also really love camel polishes. However, the formulation on this has gone off a little bit, partially because I've used so much of it, it's kind of drying out. I'm never saying goodbye to this Nails Inc and Victoria Beckham polish in Bamboo White. It is a gorgeous kind of pale pinky white shade. It's just so nice on, and I haven't found a shade that matches this exactly, plus the formulation of this is beautiful. These are more grayish polishes that I own, so they're kind of neutral but also leaning a bit more gray. I'm only keeping 2 out of 5, and it is the Treat Love and Color polish in Good Lighting and the Essence Nude Gleam or Nude Glam polish in Cafe au Lait. These other 3 I just rarely reach for. I used to really love the Essence Saint-Tropez, but I find that Good Lighting is, you know, a really nice dupe, and I also really like the nail strengthening benefits of this polish. Miss Fancy Pants from Essie is a bit deeper. CoverGirl Outlast Stay Brilliant in Always Naked is also a really great polish, but I do prefer the formulations of these 2. Now we're getting into some more nudes. This is a very sheer polish. It's in Birthday Suit, so I like to keep it, and I use it actually for French manicures. These 2 polishes are from the Essie Cashmere line, and I'm kind of over the matte look, so I'm saying goodbye to both of those. These 2 are cream white polishes. They are very similar, but also a tad different, so I'm gonna keep both of these. I love the Essie Gel Couture polishes. This is Pre-Show Jitters. It's such a light pink that it almost comes off white, but it's really pretty on the nails. Tuck It in My Tux is a beautiful pale ivory shade, although I'm not a huge fan of the sheerness of this polish, so I'm gonna say goodbye to that. I know these polishes look very, very similar, but they also look a little bit different on. Between these 6 shades, I know for sure I'm saying goodbye to Spin the Bottle and also Topless and Barefoot. Both of these colors are lovely. They are some of my favorite Essie polishes. The only reason I'm saying goodbye to them is because I've used them so frequently that I've gone through most of the bottle, and the other half of the bottle has kind of dried out. The 4 remaining polishes are Birthday Suit, At the Bar, Perennial Chic, and this one is Brides to Be, which is limited edition, but these are all really great colors. I tend to gravitate towards the same neutrals, but I think this is a nice spread. I started off with about 28 polishes and now have 17. My last row of nail polishes are my glitter polishes and top coats and base coats. I can't remember the last time I really wore a glitter polish. I think I've maybe only used it as an accent nail, but I've never really done a full mani in glitter, at least not in the last couple of years. So I know that although some of these polishes are beautiful, I will likely say goodbye to quite a few of these. Let's start with the base coats and top coats that I have here. I'm only keeping, out of all of these, this Essie Gel Couture top coat. It's actually a backup because I'm currently using one that's open right now. This is probably my favorite top coat. Unless they come out with something better than this, this is going to be my top coat going forward. It gives such a glossy finish, and it really does help keep your nail color on for the majority of the week, and I'm pretty hard on my nails, so that's pretty impressive. These 2 are top coats that make these 2 are mattifying top coats. Again, not my style anymore, so I'm saying goodbye to both of these. Essie Matte About You and the L'Oreal Matte Top Coat. I honestly can't remember the last time I wore a black nail polish. I think I just kept this because in case I needed black for nail art, this is what I would go to. It's Essie in Licorice, but like I said, I rarely wear black polish, so this is going also. I really love the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Brilliant nail polishes. These shimmer ones are beautiful. I just never reach for them ever. And if I do want a metallic polish, I actually reach for Essie and Buy Me a Cameo. It's a really pretty kind of bronzy rose gold shade. So these ones I'm saying goodbye to. The metallic polishes from Avon are also really nice. This is more of a copper color. I prefer a metallic polish to be a little bit more nude or pinky, so saying goodbye to this one. Orly in Rage was my go-to rose gold polish for a while there. I've used so much of this up that it has gone a little bit lumpy, so I'm going to say goodbye to this. But if you want a great liquid rose gold polish, this is the one to get. I've had some of these Essie glitter polishes for so long, I'm not really surprised that they've gone off, but this is in Belugaria and it has gone completely lumpy, so saying goodbye to that one. Also don't have a use for hors d'oeuvres anymore, along with Jazzy Jubilant, but this is a very pretty glitter polish. They are quite chunky glitters though, so if you don't like a chunky glitter, you won't like this. I used to have a side love affair for Deborah Lippmann polishes, but I just don't find that for the price they're any good anymore. This was the polish in Some Enchanted Evening. It's a beautiful rose gold glitter that I never wear. Between these 6 polishes, I'm only keeping the L'Oreal Magic Top Coat in the True Gold. I really like the fine glitter in this. I also like the gold as an accent nail or to put on the tips of your nails. These other 5 polishes I rarely reach for. We have Julep in O Canada, which is beautiful, colorful glitter. Julep in Mila. Julep in Love, which is a really micro fine glitter, red and gold. Julep in Andrea, which is a beautiful, again, micro gold glitter polish. And ButterLondon the Black Knight. This is probably the most dramatic change, even though I did include base coats and top coats, because I started with 23 and I'm leaving with 3. These are all of the polishes that I'm going to be saying goodbye to. I am very happy with this round of decluttering. I did a tally so I could compare how many polishes I started off with and how many I'm saying goodbye to. So I started off with about 98 polishes. I say around because I wasn't sure if I should classify the base coats and top coats, but I included them anyway, so it's about 98 bottles of polish. You can definitely see the difference in my nail polish collection when you're looking at my wall of nail polishes. It looks a little bit sadder now. However, I'm so happy with how it looks, and I'm so happy that I just have the nail polishes that I love to use and wear in my collection, instead of kind of being burdened with all these bottles that I rarely ever used. So if I break it down by numbers, I am saying goodbye to about 51 polishes and I'm keeping about 47. So I was able to say goodbye to more than 50% of my collection, which is pretty impressive for me, especially if you go back and look at my nail polish collection in the past. 47 polishes is quite a feat for me. Like I said, I am bringing back the decluttering series. I like to do this at least once a year just to reevaluate my makeup and beauty collection every once in a while. My next decluttering video will likely be for lip products. As you guys know, at least on my Instagram, if you follow me there, I'm doing a lipstick a day in February, so there's like a couple of days left of the month, and I'm wearing a different lipstick every day, and it's all in an effort to declutter some lipsticks. So that'll probably be my next decluttering video. However, it probably won't be up for a few more weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this nail polish declutter. Before you exit out of this video, please let me know in the comments below how many bottles of nail polish you own. I'm always really curious to know like how many bottles of nail polish people own. I have a friend who owns 5. She just has 5 different nail polishes that she just repurchases all the time because those are the colors she gravitates towards. I have another friend who has more nail polishes than me. So everyone's different, so please let me know how many bottles of nail polish you have in your collection right this second. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one, which will actually be on the 28th of February, because that's when I'm going to be posting my monthly favorites video. I always post my favorites videos on the very last day of every month. I say that like I've been doing that for years, but I've just started doing my favorites videos this year again. So in January, I posted it on the very last day of the month, and I just thought I would continue on with the tradition that I've now created. So I will see you guys then. Bye!